Welcome to the Daddy Rich Studio channel. Today we're going to be doing a little tour around the Kwame Kuma Museum, and I'm going to show you guys other places. Hopefully we can talk to other people so you can see what are some of the different things that they got into the museum. It's a very historical place, and if you're out of like Ghana or you're out of anywhere else, you can come and see the first president. This is dedicated to the first president of Ghana. So right now we at a museum, and we're about to look around and see. And as we go through it, hopefully they're gonna show us all around. This is our tour guide. Got the whole crew here go on this tour, and we all are tourists. This guy here. Some of us from Minnesota, and
of him.
Oh,
Pictures.
just pictures.
Selected speeches.
Okay.
We have a video, but it's a nice place, so you can just have a look at it.
Okay. I need it for my channel, so that's why. But I just want you to explain, since I can videotape a little bit. That's okay. But you said pictures, that's all, and some video.
Yeah, and some speeches there.
Okay.
Where is that?
Unfortunately for us, we couldn't videotape most of the other part of this tour. This is the museum, Kwame Kuma Museum. We couldn't videotape majority of the place, but we were able
Don't
to
walk
get some
there. Don't you
part.
see yourself?
Right now, we just came from where he got some of his speeches that was written and some of his biggest speeches, but we couldn't videotape it because of privacy, and we couldn't do that. So right now, we are going to the Freedom Wall, the last location, and then we will be done.
Okay, so here we call it the Freedom Wall. So in here you can see the pictures of Dr. Kwame Kuma.
Why is it called Freedom Wall? Why is it called Freedom Wall?
I'm about to explain.
Okay. Thank you.
So here you can see the pictures of Dr. Kwame Kuma with different facial mood expressions. And it means that he was like us. There were days that he was happy, some sad. And the one here, for instance, very angry. And this is one of his favorite quotes, which says, "I'm not an African because I was born in Africa, but because Africa was born in me." And his name and signature is beneath the quote. And the black star there means hope for Africa. And it has the same meaning in the Ghana flag. So this ends the tour. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. So I see that you're from Scotland.
Yeah.
And this is your first time in Ghana.
Yes, it is.
Why you decided to come over here?
My friend Kwame retired as a doctor.
Okay.
Come back to his village.
Oh.
And I've come to visit him.
Okay.
And I've been wanting to. I love history,
Okay.
so I'm enjoying learning.
So far, the information that you got, how fruitful was it to you?
It was really how do I put it? I find the quotes, particularly what he was saying, when I read them,
Okay.
very deep.
Okay.
Very good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
So, doctor, if I can ask you too.
Okay.
Can I? Look at me get in the middle right here. I see that you brought your friend from Scotland
Yes,
to
yes.
come and see. Are you a Ghanaian?
I'm Ghanaian. Yes.
Okay, and you decided
But
to.
I lived in Scotland,
Scotland.
before he was born.
Oh, okay. So, so you decided to share some of your history with
Yeah,
him.
that's right. Because if he was going to come to Ghana, then he has to know a little bit about Ghana,
Yes.
the history of the country and everything. And so today we decided, okay, let me just bring you here,
Okay.
and then we can listen, we can look at some of his quotes and so forth and so on.
Okay.
At least we'll go back to Scotland with just an idea about Ghana, and how
Oh, okay.
independence and also.
So are you guys both going back to Scotland, or are you gonna be
He will
here?
go before I go.
Okay.
He will
Okay.
go, and then about 2 weeks later, I will follow.
Oh, okay, that's a good thing. At least showing your friends the beauty of Africa,
Yeah, yeah.
that he can see and
Yeah.
know.
And I'm going to take him around various parts of the country as well.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm taking him to my village.
Okay.
Because I want him to see a proper village. not the one they call in Scotland village.
Yes, yes.
The place in Scotland is a city. They call it village. Now if you want a proper village, you come to my village.
Once again, like you said, this is we are on this museum trying to get some information about Ghana, and I'm talking to a couple of the people that came on this tour. I was fortunate to meet a doctor and his friend from Scotland, and hopefully this information can be useful for you guys that are watching this channel right now to see some of the beauty of Africa, starting with Ghana and other part of Africa. You're gonna see me on different part of Africa. I appreciate it, and thanks for coming on my channel.
And
I
thanks
appreciate it.
thanks
Okay,
for
I'm
talking
Richard.
Thanks for talking
And I'm
to us.
Richard.
Nice to meet you,
Thank you.
Richard.
Nice to meet you. Thank you. We are here at the Kwame Kuma Museum, and we are learning some history. We are from Liberia. It's a pleasure to be in this country to learn about Ghanaian history. I was blessed to come with some of my friends and family at this museum. As you can see right now, everybody look excited. But I'm gonna ask them a few questions just to make sure that everybody was okay with it. First, I will go to my sister. What do you think about this little experience? Think it was good?
The experience was well good, and we wish we could have it in our country.
Okay.
Seeing all those old artifacts of the first president of Ghana, I wish we have those artifacts of Joseph Jenkins Roberts, all his old stuff. I wish we had it in our country, but anyway.
So, so let me ask my sister here, my brother wife, what do you think of this little experience that we had today?
I think it's a great experience.
Mm-hmm.
The history of the first president of Ghana and how, because from what I've seen, it's like he laid down his life for Ghana.
Okay.
He put himself in front to make sure that Ghana gained independence and all of that. It's a good thing. But my only disappointment about this whole tour is that the tour guide, like, she memorized everything. We're going to ask her questions. She got to go back to some, like. But anyway, it was great.
Okay. Well, her only problem she had was the girl memorizing the whole script. Unfortunately, we can't ask the girl no more. She can't defend herself, but it was okay. Let me ask my wife to see.
Your wife?
To see if she. What do you think, baby, coming to this museum today?
It's a great experience, even though it's hot as hell. But thank God we came here, and we gotta go right now because we're hungry. Okay, the heat is here, the hunger is there, but it was a great experience, and I love it. I wish we had it in Liberia, but this is something that I really want to see in Liberia. And all day you're taking me in Calabash. Like I said, okay, when we go back there, please take me there. Okay.
So. So we are still here. I'm here with my sister, my wife's sister. She came all the way from Minnesota with us, and we were fortunate to come to this place here. What do you think about this museum?
I think it's a cool idea for Ghanaian to have like such a historical place for the president. I wish we had that in our country, that we could go bring our kids to learn about, president. It don't have to be all, but just the first president. It's it will be very informative. Then, reading it, because we don't have a textbook, but, being there and looking at the actual thing, I think great.
Oh, but you like the experience,
I
though?
love it.
Okay. Once again, thanks for giving me your opinion. I don't think my brother-in-law want to talk right now, but where you come, you answer, my brother. You say you have a serious problem with this museum. What is it? What is your problem?
First of all, I've seen other African nation presidents and people from Europe, without including our country, Liberia. In Liberia at that times, were Africa oldest nation, and we give birth to Ghana, getting independence. So why in the museum don't see anything about Liberia?
Oh, but they had different presidents.
Yeah, different president, different ambassador, ministers. I get problem with it.
It's okay. So like so that well, apart from that, what you think about the whole concept of having a museum such like this in Ghana?
I know it good. It makes sense because it teach our young generation that are coming up. It teach them about the past, what happened to the past. Especially the kids were very difficult in a sense that you were flew out. At the end they never come back until you die exile.
Okay.
At the end of the day, they brought it back about to bury him into a country. It make a great sense.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. Other countries.
Thanks. I got my older brother here, live in the States and in Liberia right now, and we're all fortunate to come to Ghana here. What you think about this whole experience?
It's great though. Liberia, we need to try to step up our game because I mean, for seeing the people museum and everything, we can't even show you anything on our past president. You know, be it President Tauber, President Doe, we can't even point to the body or where they were buried. You know, so it was one of the greatest experience I ever had in Africa to come to see the wonderful Kwame Kuma. I used to read about him. You know, in school I did a lot of reading about him. He had a lot of great policy. He came up with one Africa. There should have been one president in all of Africa. You know, during the days of Kwame Kuma, they were going to go by turns. You know, they were bringing one currency that we could use. But at the end of the day, you know, the Western world will do everything so Africa cannot be united. So anything, once you unite, will be very strong. They divided also, we all fell.
Oh, okay.
Everybody went.
One thing that I noticed, and I everybody that I talked to, the most especially people from Liberia, we that came from Liberia, everybody, one of the key things that I noticed, everybody hoping that we have something like this in Liberia. So what your message to people who paying attention, even in Liberia or in the diaspora, that might watch this and say, well, what are you guys talking about? Do you have a special message for them to see how we can put something like this together?
We need to start doing this for tourism. Once we start tourism, we need to start to put all these things in place. I mean, everything Ghana put together, Liberia can do likewise. But hope we can start once with this new government. We got to do something other than that. Once our generation leaves, there will be no history. The new generation is.
Okay. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it, my brother. I appreciate it. Like you can see, I mean, it's good for the country. If you're from Liberia, you're watching this right here, it's better for Liberian to have such place like this because not only that it teach people the history, it also help people, it help the country because it generates funds for the government. People pay to come in here to see stuff like this. So Liberian, if you're around the world, don't forget to watch it. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for watching this. Unfortunately, I couldn't go inside where they have some of his videos and everything that we could show you guys, but we still had a little bit. As you can see, around, I got a lot of people from all over the world coming to literally watch his stuff. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.